So hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another little episode of One Man and His Boat. And today we're doing sea trials. Yes, we are giving the Lynsey B the we deserved run of the sea, because we've been just in turmoil the last couple of weeks. We have had to change the engine mounts, we had to wait on an engineer getting up, and I just would like to thank JKT Engineering. Jake and his crew came up and lined the engine up perfectly. It took them only 3 hours to do it. Yes, I know that seems a long time, but we ran into little difficulties, as you do with boats. Also, we had Yuri to thank. He came in and he faced off our rope cutters, because the rope cutters after the engine alignment was actually right up against the stern tube. So that had to be addressed as well. So we've got all them sorted. So now we're here today to give the little boat a little run up and down the harbour to see if there's any more technical issues. More cooler now. Good. Plus that coupling tightened up too tight, so it's a wee bit smoother in transition now. So okay guys, we just gave it a little run there, and unfortunately the shaft is piping hot. Now that is a wee technical issue on my part, because I had the coupling too tight, because we've been sitting through the harbour that long that I had it tightened up so tight it wasn't letting any water through. So it's all my fault. We've slackened it off now, and we've given another little run up and down the harbour, and everything is working tickety-boo. All we need now is for young Ryan to come down, and he's going to take command of the vessel while I film the back end of the gearbox for the engineer, because the engineer will not be happy until I'm happy, which says a lot about the engineer that we got. Yes, just barely, mate. Basically, we've got a little problem, pal. We think it's screwing the line because we're running with a red hot shaft and the brass is even hotter. I've just been in with the feeler gauges and she's a wee bit tight on one side, and I think so, mate. I think it was the green line and alternator or what. So ladies and gentlemen, there we've had it. We've just had Jake and Ethan up from JKT Engineering and they have sorted out the issue with the boat, and all it was just a small alignment issue. Jake can't understand how it happened, but it did happen, but they were there within an instant. A wee phone call, they came right up from Berwick, which is 30 miles away from us, and there you have it. Got it fixed in half an hour. Absolutely brilliant service, and I can't thank Jake and Ethan enough for their efforts today. Right guys, so for tomorrow what I was planning was just a little break-in day. Is every year what I tend to do is wash my metal pots down, and they're overdue for that since we've obviously had the problems. So I'm going to go out and do one fleet, bring it in, see how the engine's coping, see if there's any movements or anything like that, and then we'll take it from there. Hopefully we'll get back to sea properly on Thursday. This is now Tuesday, so yes, fingers crossed we're nearly there, guys. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is day 2 of testing. I hope you can hear me okay because the boat's acting a lot differently now that we've got solid feet. I hope the camera helps sort out the vibration, because that, from what I've seen, the camera's going like this. Now, I've got 2 things to inform of you, both very important indeed, and one of them is... ta-da! We have a new branding for our baseball caps, and our baseball caps only. If you want one of those baseball caps with a new design, please go to omahb.com and then order your baseball cap. That's the first thing that you should do. If you want a blue hat, what you have to do is become a crew member, and it's the same thing, omahb.com. Get on there, all the details are in there under crewmate. Now the second most important thing is to do directly to the fishermen. Now, I for one am going to be at this location because I've had an email from the Anglo-Scottish Association. Can you give me a second? And I'll read the email that I got to you guys. We have arranged a meeting with Rachel Hamilton, SMP, Shadow Cabinet Secretary for the Rural Fair Islands, to hear your concerns about the proposed government policy introducing HPMAs, highly protected marine areas. The meeting will be on Monday the 29th of May at 1300 hours at FMA Boardroom, Samson's Yard, Harbour Road, Eyemouth. Now basically what Dave is saying is, if anybody's not a member of the Anglo-Scottish group, is to get in touch with him so he can book you in a seat. In fact, I'll just read you the whole thing. We intend to extend this invitation to all fishermen working in our part of the coast, so i.e. all the southeast coast. Fife side, you as well guys, get down here, get your voices said, to feel the spread of the word, but I would ask that any non-member wishing to attend to contact myself by email or phone, as space in the venue is limited. You can contact David on 07 856 023 172 or at davidgilchrist07@live.com. There you go, guys. Now, personally, I'm going to be there, and I advise everybody on the South East Coast, every fisherman, to have their say, because if we don't stand up for our grounds, they're going to whitewash us. They're going to do what they want, when they want, and how they want, like they always do, government style. And what I don't get is, this is my private business, right? I rely on these grounds, so why on earth have they got the right to say, no, you're not allowed to fish there anymore, when it's obviously bad management on their part for actually managing the ground that we work? If we had management done properly, then there'd be no such thing as MPs. There'd be certainly no need for HPMAs. That's just my opinion, of course, and you'll have your own. So all the South East Coast guys, get down to FMA on the 29th, Monday the 29th at 1 PM at my FMA meeting room. Right, shall we get on with this day, shall we? So guys, that's the first fleet done. and might be the last for a while. I think I'm going to go back to flexi feet, guys, because it's just shaking the boat to bits, this solid stuff. I don't know how well you can hear it, but Jeff and I are getting vibrated to hell. I've already had nuts and bolts come off the mast. Not what I was expecting, but hey ho, it'll be what it'll be. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's us got the first fleet off the boat, and I'll give you a little summary of what's going on. Basically, I ain't happy. The boat is vibrating to bits, and Jeff reckons that I should actually just bear with it because we are very poor now. But I'm thinking long term, it'll probably do more damage than good. So my idea is I'm going to get in touch with the company that sold me the flexi feet, and we're probably going to put the flexi feet back in. I know we've just wasted a month on getting these solid feet put in and that, but as what it is, you never know what it's going to be until you actually go out and try it. Now, after that first week, we threw all the lobsters away, and there were some beautiful sized lobsters, and the reason I've done that is they've been in there over a month now. 9 times out of 10, they'll not last very long in the pond. They're usually very weak, and yeah, they're better over the side. They get a better chance to get stronger, as it were, out in the wild. And I'll give the other fishermen a chance to catch them as well. So that's that, guys. So do me a favour, get on to omahb.com, buy your hats, because by God, I need the help now, guys. We will be looking at t-shirts at some point, and hopefully that's very soon indeed, because we really need to get this ball rolling. So if you like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Please write a comment below if you have any questions, and please subscribe to the channel. Until your next vlog, my friends, all the very best.